You could be drinking from a water bottle right now that's silently increasing your risk of cancer, or heating last night's dinner in a plastic container that leaks chemicals directly into your food. The truth is, plastics are everywhere, in your kitchen, in your workplace, even in the air you breathe. But here's the terrifying reality. Certain plastics are now strongly linked to cancer, and unless you know how to avoid them, you and your family may already be exposed every single day. According to the World Health Organization, nearly 10 million people die of cancer every year. And multiple studies, from Harvard University, the National Institutes of Health, and the World Health Organization, show that chemicals found in everyday plastics can disrupt hormones, damage DNA, and even fuel the growth of cancer cells. For example, one study published in Environmental Health Perspectives revealed that exposure to just one group of plastic chemicals, phthalates, was linked to an increased risk of breast cancer and prostate cancer. Scary, isn't it? But here's the hopeful part. You can protect yourself. By knowing which plastics are the most dangerous, and by making simple swaps at home, you can dramatically lower your risk. In this video, we'll count down the 7 most dangerous plastics linked to cancer, and what to use instead. Stay with me until the end, because number 1 is something most households use every single day without realizing the danger. Number 7, polystyrene, styrofoam cups and containers. Let's start with polystyrene, commonly known as styrofoam. It's what your takeout food often comes in, or those white disposable cups you see at parties. Why it's harmful? Polystyrene contains styrene, a chemical classified by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, as a probable human carcinogen. Studies show that styrene exposure damages DNA and may increase the risk of leukemia and lymphoma. Practical tip: avoid eating or drinking hot foods from styrofoam, because heat makes styrene leach faster. Instead, request paper or biodegradable containers for takeout, and invest in reusable stainless steel or glass mugs. Number 6, PVC, polyvinyl chloride. Next up is PVC, often found in plastic wraps, pipes, and some cooking oil bottles. PVC can contain phthalates, also known as plasticizers, which make the plastic flexible. Why it's harmful? Phthalates are known endocrine disruptors. They interfere with hormone balance, increase estrogen levels, and have been linked to breast and prostate cancers. Research: a study from the University of Rochester found that higher phthalate exposure was associated with significantly higher rates of hormone-related cancers. Practical tip: replace plastic wrap with beeswax wraps or silicone lids. Store oils and sauces in glass containers, not PVC bottles. If you're finding this helpful so far, hit the like button so more people can discover life-saving information. Number 5, polycarbonate plastics, BPA. This one is everywhere. Polycarbonate plastics, often labeled with recycling code 7. They were once used in baby bottles, water jugs, and reusable food containers. The problem? They contain bisphenol A, BPA. BPA leaches into food and drinks, especially when the plastic is heated or scratched. Why it's harmful? BPA mimics estrogen in the body and has been linked to breast cancer, prostate cancer, and infertility. A 2018 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism confirmed that BPA exposure alters hormone signaling and promotes cancer cell growth. Practical tip: switch to BPA-free products, but be cautious. Some BPA-free plastics contain BPS or BPF, which may be just as harmful. The safest choice is glass or stainless steel. Number 4, polyethylene terephthalate, PET or PET. You might be shocked by this one. PET plastic, the kind most disposable water bottles are made of. PET itself is considered relatively safe, but the problem comes when these bottles are reused or exposed to heat. They can release antimony, a toxic chemical, as well as microplastics. Research: a 2022 study from Brunel University London found that drinking water from PET bottles exposes people to thousands of microplastic particles per liter. These particles can accumulate in tissues and potentially contribute to inflammation and cancer risk. Practical tip: never reuse disposable water bottles. Instead, carry a stainless steel or glass water bottle. Make sure you subscribe, because next week we'll reveal the fruit that might stop cancer from spreading. Number 3, polyvinylidene chloride, PVDC. PVDC isn't a household name, but you know it as saran wrap, those clingy, clear wraps for leftovers. Why it's harmful? PVDC releases toxic chemicals like vinyl chloride when heated, which the IARC classifies as a known human carcinogen. Practical tip: store leftovers in glass containers with lids. For covering bowls, try reusable silicone stretch lids instead of cling film. Number 2. Non-stick plastic coatings, Teflon, PFAS. This one hits home for many families. Non-stick cookware coated with Teflon, which contains PFAS, forever chemicals. Why it's harmful? PFAS don't break down in the body. They accumulate in organs and have been linked to kidney cancer, testicular cancer, and thyroid disease. Research, a landmark study in environmental science and technology found PFAS exposure is directly associated with higher cancer risk. Practical tip, replace non-stick pans with cast iron, stainless steel, or ceramic cookware. If you still use non-stick pans, never heat them empty and replace them when they scratch. Comment below, do you still use non-stick pans at home, or have you switched to healthier options? I'd love to know. Number 1. Microplastics in food and water. And finally, the number 1 danger you never expected, microplastics. They're so small you can't see them, but they've been found in seafood, salt, bottled water, and even the air you breathe. Why it's harmful? A 2023 study published in the Lancet Planetary Health revealed microplastics in human blood samples for the first time. These tiny particles can cross into organs, trigger chronic inflammation, and create conditions for cancer to thrive. Practical tip, filter your drinking water with a certified microplastic filter, reduce seafood from polluted waters, and avoid microwaving food in plastic containers. And here's a powerful secret most people don't know. Your body can detox some of these harmful chemicals, if you give it the right support. Studies show that eating cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cabbage, and kale activates detox pathways in the liver. Green tea, turmeric, and garlic also help your body flush out toxins and reduce cancer risk. So while avoiding dangerous plastics is crucial, strengthening your body with protective foods makes you even more resilient. Let's quickly recap the 7 plastics most linked to cancer: polystyrene, styrofoam, PVC, plastic wrap and bottles, polycarbonate, BPA plastics, PET, disposable water bottles, PVDC, cling wraps, Teflon/PFAS, non-stick coatings, and microplastics in food and water. Each of these can silently harm your health, but with simple swaps, you can protect yourself and your family. Choose glass, stainless steel, ceramic, and natural wraps. Strengthen your body with detoxifying foods. And always stay informed. Which of these plastics surprised you the most? Are you still using any of them in your home? Share your thoughts in the comments. We learn best when we learn together. If this video opened your eyes, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Stay informed, stay empowered, and remember, small changes today can prevent big health risks tomorrow.